Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel.
Roxanne, all she wanna do is party all night.
I hope you all are doing good. Happy Sunday. Let me tell you, a girl is tired. A girl is, it's Sunday morning, rain is falling, alright? So this video is going to be a bit of a story time while I do my makeup, and so it's not going to be all drawn out because it's within the time I'm doing my makeup. I'm not going to continue talking after I'm done. I'm not going to continue talking before. This is just me, telling you what I'm about to do and get, ready to do it. So let's get started. So first of all, I'm gonna go into my stories of like when I first, got high, and when I first became not a bad girl or nothing like that. Started exploring. So in elementary school, I never cursed. I never did anything bad. I did say the first time I cursed, I was in my backyard. I was in elementary school, but it wasn't like I was out here getting bitch, yo, fuck, what, shit, blah, blah. No. I was out here, I was in my backyard with my brother and our friends, our neighbors, and he was like, curse. And I was like, no. And my brother did it, no problem. And I think that's when we found out, like, he was gonna be the one to go crazy, And so he did it. He said, say the word bitch. Say I'm an ass and I'm a bitch. And I was like, excuse me? I know these are bad words. Like, it wasn't like I didn't know. It wasn't like I was shaded from the world. No, I just didn't curse. I didn't see no interest in cursing. I didn't see none of that. And so I was like, no. And then I said it, but I was like, I'm an ass, I'm a bitch. And he was like, no, screaming. I was like, first of all, my parents are inside. All right? You got me big talking about, say it, screaming. Nah, my parents are inside the house. What did you think this was? Just because your parents may let you curse, don't mean the same thing is happening over here. Okay? So I didn't say I officially did not start cursing until I got into high school. Oh, first of all, this eye is already done because I was watching a tutorial. So that's why this eye is already did. Okay. I'm trying to make sure I blend out everything, and I'm trying to make sure I do it because this lighting is okay. It's not the best. All right, so I didn't start cursing until I got into high school. And it wasn't like I wanted to curse. It was like it slipped out because I never purposely, cursed on purpose. But it slipped out, and it got to the point like, I would be like, bitch, or I'll be like, what the fuck? Like little stuff. I say little stuff like that. Like stuff like that. I wasn't like, fuck you, bitch, blah, 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 blah. No. It was just, it was things that slipped out. And then as the years kept going, then, I started cursing like that. But it wasn't like nothing serious, you get me? You feels when I'm you catch what I'm doing? You smell what I'm cooking? No, it wasn't nothing like that. But the stories get better, okay? I never drank. No, I'm not gonna lie. I never wanted to drink until my senior year. I drank before that. Wine coolers. Nothing crazy. Yeah, I don't think I had my first beer until my senior year of high school. First of all, I absolutely do not promote drinking underage. This video is for people 18 and older, okay? I do not promote drinking underage. I don't think you should do it. So that's why I'm saying, I haven't done it. I didn't do it until my senior year. I was the goody two-shoes of my siblings. I was. Grade-wise, no. But, like in doing stuff, yes, I was both school smart and street smart. I think that's what they say, how they say it. But I wasn't like, my grades weren't, I was book smart. There you go. Book smart and street smart, but I was mostly street smart. Like I knew what not to do. I knew like what colors not to put together. I knew not to say something crazy or drive past someone and look in their car or purposely cut somebody off, because people are crazy nowadays. They shoot people for cutting them off. They shoot people for freaking honking at them. They shoot people when people want to tell you, hey, your lights are off. They just trying to be nice. No, they'll skirt, turn around and follow you and try to kill you. I'm not about it. Like, I know what I'm supposed to be doing, because the world is changing and you need to be able to change with it. Because if not, you're going to be behind, honey. You're going to be behind the line. But the reason I didn't start, drinking or doing any of the, it's not illegal in Illinois anymore. I was about to say illegal substances, but doing those things that you're not supposed to do underage until my senior year was because I really never had an interest. I never had an interest of partaking in the Lord's lettuce or the... Michaela, what'd you just say? I'm sorry, Lord. The devil's lettuce. I never had an interest in drinking. First of all, I never really went out. And second of all, my school was never like one of those schools like party, house party every weekend, blah, 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 blah. No, there was parties, but barely, Yeah, but I never really had an interest in doing all of that. I was never, my family wasn't like one of those families, hey, when we have like family parties, you can drink. No. And not that at all. And so like I wouldn't say I was pressured to drink. I just like, wanted to partake, and there were some things that were good that I was like, okay. But I wasn't like, oh my God, let's get wasted. No, I want to get chocolate wasted. No. I was never like, let's go. But I had friends who like sold weed at school, not at school, but like friends at school who did sell weed. And ooh, gotta be careful. I gotta fix that. I had friends at school that did sell weed, but like I never had an interest. And my brother, he was also good too. I don't think he was necessarily peer pressured, but I also don't think he like really wanted to start. I think it was more like, okay, I'll partake, I'll join in, like me. But I do feel like I was pressured to start smoking. I do not smoke like on the regular. I haven't smoked in since before my brother left for school. He gets weed, and I, sometimes like if I'm stressed, sometimes I'm like, yo, can I partake please? And he'll be like, sure. Sometimes he'll be like, no. But sometimes he'll be nice and he'll be like, do you want to smoke? And we'll go out to the garage and we'll smoke. And I'll be like, yeah, let's go. Because I'm dead. I'm like, I need some of this in my life right now. But I haven't smoked in a long time. I thought I was going to get a cart. But then you also got to be cautious with carts and who you get them from. Because people have been dying from that shit. Literally. Be careful out here. If you're gonna do anything, be safe, know who you're getting it from, know where they're getting it from. If they're like then no, that's a no go. You better, here you go, you can take this back, I'm sorry, but I don't think this is for me at all. Like, you gotta be safe. I know you, like, for me, I know sometimes I might have like, no, you gotta know where you're getting it from. Like, if you get it from a dispensary, that's different. But if you're getting it off the streets or from one of your buddies, know where they're getting it from before you get it from them, okay? I want y'all to be safe. This is all about safety here, okay? So, I did feel like I was pressured to smoke. And it wasn't like, here, smoke this. Like, no, I just felt pressured in a way because, you know, everybody was smoking around me, and they'll be like, here, you know, smoke, or come on, Michaela, just try it. And then, you know, I tried it. I wasn't like, oh my God, I'm hooked. No, I was never like that. Like, I never, you know, was like, I have to smoke. But I did start buying carts my senior year because my friend at the time was selling them, and he was selling them, so, and I would get them at a discounted price because he was actually my best friend at the time. I'll get them at a discounted price, and, you know, friends and family discount. And it was all Gucci, you know, and, you know, I would sometimes go smoke with my friends, like 420, everyone knows what 420 is. That's the day of smoking. It's coming up next month. Like, one time me, him, some other people, we went to the park, like, that was down the street from our school, and we smoked. We smoked at the park. I'm like, y'all, I'm nervous. Like, why are we doing this again? Because it's not like we were just sitting there, you know. We were hidden. No, we were freaking in the freaking park. Like, people could see us. It was freaking daylight, sunny as hell outside, smoking. And it wasn't like it was a cart. No, we were smoking a freaking blunt. And I was like, I was nervous. First of all, I was nervous because of the smell. So we smoked. I always smoked a little bit because, again, I'm getting to my high stories. I, you know, did not know how I was going to react. I also just didn't want to, you know, act crazy. And my brother, like, whenever I'm with my brother, he knows, like, if I'm drinking, don't drink too much. If I'm smoking, don't smoke too much, because I'm mostly, all the time, I'm pretty much the designated driver. Not even gonna lie. I'm always a designated driver for most of the events that me and my friends go to, or me and my brother goes to. But now he drives, but I know he's trying to get high. And I don't know if he knows how to drive high. And I don't want to test that theory at all. So we smoked, but I didn't smoke a lot. I guess at that point, you know, I was not hooked, but I was, you know, aware of the product, and I, you know, bought from my friend at the time, and I bought from people, and there was even a time where I freaking, you know, worked with him selling carts and stuff, and he sold carts, and he sold, you know, the pen, the little battery. And I was so nervous because, you know, at the time I was 18, and if I got caught, you know, I would go to jail. It's not no juvie for me. I would go to freaking jail. A bitch would not survive. Get to my high stories, okay? My girl Alyssa, she had a birthday party at her house. First of all, well, my best friend at the time picked me up. We were smoking in his car. Smoking a pen. I think I had my pen, or his pen at the time. We were smoking like there was no tomorrow, okay? We get to my friend's house, and, you know, she's like, oh my God, there's gonna be weed, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. We're like, okay. So whoever brought the weed, I forgot who brought it. They had it, and I was smoking too. I only took like 2 puffs. But first of all, I was already, you know, slowly getting high from the pen, and then smoking a blunt. I'm sorry, I'm sick, guys. But smoking a blunt, like, that's gonna get you even higher. Let me tell you, I gotta pause for a second. Let me tell you, I don't know, something hit, but it didn't hit right. We got back into her house. We go downstairs to where everything was, and I'm like admiring stuff in her house. There was a picture. I forgot what the picture was of. The first picture, I think it was a cat or an owl or something like that. There was a picture, and I was staring at it for a good, I don't know how long, but I was staring at that bitch. And they were like, Michaela, what are you looking at? I'm like, I'm looking at this picture. Like, what's wrong? Like, can I look? They're like, there's no picture there. Let me tell you, I promise you there was a picture right there. Like, I'm not gonna just stare at no wall. All right, I'm not that slow. Okay, I wasn't that high not to know that there was a picture there. I knew there was a picture there, and they're like, Michaela, there's no picture there. I'm like, yes, the fuck there is. Don't make me seem slow, cause I'm not. I'm street smart. They're like, come on, Michaela, there's no picture there. I'm like, yo, whatever. Ain't nobody got the time for these lies. They're like, there's no picture. I'm like, okay. I move over to the other wall. The other wall, there's this picture of this girl. And I was standing there and admiring it. They're like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm looking at this picture. They're like, Michaela, there's nothing there. I'm like, yo, don't keep saying there ain't shit there, because obviously there is if I'm staring at it. And they're like, oh my God, like, this bitch is high. But I knew I was high when I was like just standing there. And I fell asleep standing up. A bitch was high. I fell asleep standing up. I was like, oh no. And they were all laughing. And they were like, whoa, Michaela, are you okay? Like, they said they were calling my name. And I didn't hear them. They said they were calling my name. And they came over and I was sleeping. And then my best friend at the time, not disclosing any names, he said, are you okay? I'm like, yeah. And he's staring, and like, he's standing in front of me, I'm standing in front of me, we're looking at each other, and I'm like going backwards, and he catches me, how big I am, but he caught me. He had a good old grip. He squeezed me. He's like, whoa, Michaela, just sit down. Okay. I'm like, whatever. I go and I sit down, enjoy my little time sitting down, and then they're playing some music, and I'm like, I was like doing it. Actually, my whole body wasn't moving. My legs were just going, my knees were bending. And so I was doing all that. I was like, oh my God. Is this really happening to me? Y'all got me out here looking crazy. So yeah, that was one of my high stories. Another one is October 2018. I went to the University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign, U of I. For those of you who know, I went to U of I for homecoming, and I got high with a few of my friends in the car. Like, we hotboxed the car. It was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us, right? There were 6 of us in the car, and we were passing around a blunt. Let me tell you, I got so high, I was just cracking up, like dying. I was like, yo, they were like telling me to chill. I'm like, chill what? Why can't I laugh? Like, what's wrong with me laughing? I can't fucking laugh, bro. But I was dying, bro. I was dying. One of my favorite high stories, though, is summer 2018. And if you're from Chicago, if you went to school, like, when you leave, when it's like your last day of school, the beach is like the first thing you do, pretty much. It's the first thing you do. So after school, everyone pretty much went to the beach. Unless they went home to get their stuff first, everyone pretty much went from school to the beach. And I was like, okay, let's go to the beach. Let's go to the beach. Let's go get away. Say what you gotta say. Have a drink. So we went to the beach, and there was this girl. Okay, so first of all, I went to a school of networks. At the last day of school for everybody, so for seniors, the last day of school was like May something. The last day of school for everybody else was like June something. So we all went to the beach that day. And so the whole like school of networks was at the beach. So I'm gonna say the name of the schools because I don't care. It was UIC, Mushin, Bulls, other school, Golder. Like, it was a whole bunch. Like, people from, like, all the schools are all over the city. So, pretty much everyone in freaking Chicago from the schools were there. There's this girl from one of the schools, and she was selling edibles. And, you know, I had money at the time. I was rolling, you know. I was rolling. And I was like, ooh, I never had an edible before. So I was like, before that, I never had an edible before that. And I was like, ooh. So I get one. I pay for it. You know, I get one. My friend, he eats a piece of it. I eat the rest, thinking I'm not going to die. He was like, I guess he was like, you know, high. But I got higher, okay? Because a bitch didn't know not to eat the whole thing or to eat it in increments, okay? He had this little, like, the freaking brownies were huge, okay? He had this little piece. I ate the rest. One, I was hungry. And two, I wanted to see how it felt. But I didn't think I was going to die and have to be brought back to life, okay? He ate it. I ate mine. And, you know, people were acting crazy because people were doing drugs, all that stuff. This kid ended up passing out or having a seizure or something. I don't really know. So everyone was like, let's pack up, let's go, because we don't want people, because they had alcohol there. Like, literally, last days of school for our network is like the best time because we, you know, are able to have fun. We get to see people from other schools, see our friends, you know, everyone's getting lit. They had alcohol, and I guess one of these kids passed out, and we were like, you know what, we don't want to get caught up, so we ended up walking. Everyone that we were with, they were like, we're hungry, and I'm like, okay, I know where McDonald's is, and they were like, looking on the GPS, talking about, there's no McDonald's, so I kind of thought I was tripping out, because I thought it was because I was high, you know, but, bitch wasn't tripping out. I was just, I was high, but I wasn't too high not to know where I was going. But I kind of was at the same time. But, I was like, yeah, just follow me. But I didn't feel, I was kind of like wondering, how did I get here? Because, like, I did not feel like I was, you know, walking. I didn't feel like I literally was like, how did I get here? I don't remember walking. Like, it literally did not. And then I felt tired. Like, not tired, like, sleepy tired, but tired as in, like, water. And it was a McDonald's right by my mom's job. And it was kind of convenient for me and my brother because after that, we could have just went to her job and, you know, went home. Other than that, everybody else had to hop on a bus. Deuces. And let me tell you, I fell asleep. I fell asleep at the McDonald's. Like, knocked out. And when I woke up, everybody was loud. Everyone was, you know, acting a fool. And I'm just over here trying to sleep. They were laughing at me because I was sleeping. So after we're done, when me and my brother went to my mom's job, we waited outside her office for her. And she was like, good thing about brownies is like it's not too overpowering of a smell like than like blunts. My mom was like, why are your eyes red? My poor mom. I was like, they were throwing sand and it got in my eyes. Mind you, they were throwing sand. Like, it was freaking, they were throwing sand. First of all, I hate sand. Like, I love the beach. I hate sand because it gets everywhere. And I don't got time. Like, I just don't. But it gets everywhere. Hold on, I'm just looking to make sure it looks right. They were throwing sand and it got everywhere, including our eyes. But truth is, I was higher than a bird. I was higher than an airplane. I was just high. So sorry, Mom. Sorry I lied to you. And sorry I was high. Alright, in my last story, which brings us back to the title of the video, is I went back to U of I October of last year. So I make it like a, as long as my friends are there, I kind of make it a priority to go at least once a year. And so I went to homecoming again, and I stayed with my friend Rebecca. Shout out to you. Disclosed your name. I love you so much. I went to homecoming and I stayed with her, and it was lit. It was lit. So I stayed there for 3 nights. Went Friday, Saturday, Sunday, left Monday morning, and I made it like a priority to, like get turned, go out, something like that. So I, went out, and I went out with her. It was mostly with her, and if not, we stayed in. So we went out. The first night we went to this place called Brothers, and I saw all my people there. All of y'all, not gonna shout all of you out because, I don't disclose names unless I disclose your name. And we went to Brother, and I saw my people, and I was so excited. But I barely drank. I took like a few sips of stuff, but that was mostly because you gotta be 21, boo-boo. So I was not 21, and I, had a few sips of my friends' drinks and stuff like that. But also I didn't drink because a bitch was pissed. My friend, not gonna disclose any names, we are friends. He was so drunk. He was dancing on tables and dancing on bar stools. Going crazy on the dance floor. This dude was like, here, drink. I was like, no, thank you. I was gonna take a few sips. And then my other friend, she was like, just do it or they'll get mad. What the fuck? What did you just tell me to do? Just do it. Excuse me? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Peer pressure to its finest right there. I was like, the fuck I am not. So he got mad. I should have listened. Psych. Don't let anyone peer pressure you. He got mad. He was taking a sip. He took the drink and he, tried to make me drink it, but ended up pouring the whole thing on me. I almost punched him in the face. I don't care how drunk you are. You almost got socked. But I wasn't going nowhere. I wasn't going to jail. I wasn't going to get kicked out. Not today, bitches. I came for me. I came for me time, okay? I came to, have fun. Not worry about work. not worry about relationships, not worry about friends, nothing like that. So the first night we went to Brothers, it was good. The second night, you know, I think we stayed in. Third night, which was the third night was my last. So second night we wanted to, you know, get drunk. We wanted to pregame before we went out. And it was wild because their team won the football game. So it was good. The year before, in 2018, they did not win. But they won, and, you know, everyone wanted to go celebrate and stuff. So we wanted to pregame before we actually went out. So my friend got edibles. My friend got, she got edibles, and one of her roommates, one of her roommates, she went and got, alcohol. So, I don't know if y'all call it Monacos or Monacos, but, we called it, I said Monacos. So I drank about 4 Monacos. I had 4 shots of vodka and of Svedka. And I had some sips of daiquiri. A bitch was dead. And I had 2 edibles. A bitch was dead. I got so crossfaded, guys. You have no idea. I was so crossfaded. I sent a video to one of my coworkers who worked at my job at the time. I sent him a video saying, I want you. I fucking want you. The night before that, I video chatted with this guy I was talking to in India. And I video chatted with him, and like he told me, he was like asking me what I was doing. He asked me if I ate, and I was like yes. And I was like, what are you doing? He said eating. I was like, what are you eating? He said chicken. I was dead because my friend started doing something and I started laughing and I had to hang up on him. So the day I got crossfaded, my friends were like on my phone, and I was like, hi baby, mwah, you know, giving him kisses over video, not over video chat, but over Snapchat videos. I was like, what? Because that's not my baby. I was like, I can't believe I did that. That's not for me. So I did that. He sent me a video. So my friends had my phone. They asked him to send him a video of his butt. He sent a video of his butt. He thought it was me. He grabbed his butt cheek, like, to a certain point where, like, they saw his butthole. I missed that whole part. I ended up on the floor. I ended up dead the next morning. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. I was dead. You know how people, like, throw up? I didn't throw up. I just felt like I had to shit, like, a whole ton. Like, I felt like my body was losing it. But yeah, I was pretty much shitting the whole next day, and that was my last day there. Yeah. So that happened. Why don't you guys comment down below what, like, your stories or your craziest high moments. Because I know there's people out here who did some crazier stuff than I did. And hey, I don't judge. That's why I want to know. I want to, like, you know, laugh with you or cry with you, you know? Sometimes you just need that crying buddy because shit happened to a certain extent and you're, like, over there dying and people are laughing at you when you just wanted a friend. Ooh, I'm just another kind of girl. Do you want to see my world? Alright. Last thing I'm gonna smack on here is the lips. So I don't know if I'm gonna go with a whole full lipstick or if I'm just gonna go with a gloss. If I went with a gloss, it would definitely be like my high gloss. I don't know. My Kylie Cosmetics high gloss, which is this baby. Kind of has like a little bit of shimmers. Love Bite, and this is one of the first colors that I got. Ah! Alright, I like this color, so I used Love Bite, and it kind of matches with the darkness of the corners and the inner corners of my eyes. So this is the James Charles palette look. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a close-up. I think I'm pretty proud of myself. I think I followed the instructions down pat. So I hope you guys like the final product. Please comment down below. Sorry, all these clothes are behind me. I have to do some folding, but I wanted to get this video out of the way because it is Sunday, guys. It's Sunday, which means it is upload day. So I had to, you know, upload for you. And get ready to upload for you. So this video will be uploaded very soon. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm also filming another video today, so I might still be in this hoodie, and I might still or I might be wearing something else, but I'm filming another video so I can have it done for tomorrow, because tomorrow is also an upload day. That's crazy. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Know that you are beautiful and you don't need no one. You should love yourself before you love anyone else. Love yourself unconditionally, unapologetically, and fully, because you are beautiful and you are awesome and you are amazing, or you are handsome and you are amazing. If you are a guy, please don't let anyone tell you different, because you are the only one you should listen to, unless you're listening to your parents. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, guys.